Welcome to the 10-Minute Spiritual Timeout. I'm your host, Gary Takesian. Our topic this time is the anchor in the storm. This is a moment now to pause and relax, to set aside old notions, inherited beliefs, and embrace a deeper knowing within yourself. Settle into a comfortable position now and allow your body to be supported. Let your shoulders soften, your jaw relax, and invite your breath to slow and to deepen. Let's take a deep breath together, all the way in. Hold for a moment and release completely. And allow your breathing to find its own natural rhythm. You know, life rarely follows the scripts that we write for it. But our peace does not have to be a causality of change. Today, we discover the inner ballast that keeps us upright when the external world feels unsteady. Now, there's a specific kind of spiritual exhaustion that comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. We often believe that if we pray enough, if we visualize enough, or if we just know the truth enough, that life will align perfectly with our desires. And while our consciousness certainly does indeed shape our reality, we also live in a world of constant flux where other people's choices and the natural cycles of life often bring us face to face with the unplanned. The mature spiritual path isn't about ensuring that things always go our way. It's about who we become when they don't. When a door closes, when a relationship shifts, or when a goal seems to move further out of reach, our first instinct is often an emotional tailspin. We can feel betrayed by the universe, or worse, we feel as if we have failed in our spiritual practice. But what if the unplanned is not a detour? What if it is the very place where your spiritual integrity is forged? Remaining emotionally grounded means finding your center of gravity within your own being rather than external outcomes. It is the ability to stand in the wreckage of a plan and say, I am still here. My value is unchanged. My connection to the source is intact. Now, this is not about stoicism or repression. It is about having a deep internal root system. Think of a great oak tree. Its strength during a storm isn't found in its ability to stop the wind. Its strength is in its flexibility and its roots. If the tree were rigid, it would snap because it can sway, and because its roots go deep into the earth, it remains standing when the sky clears. Your roots are your daily practice of silence, your commitment to self-honesty, and your recognition of the divine spark within. When life takes an unexpected turn, the first thing to go is often our breath. We tighten, we brace. Well, in this meditation, practice the art of unbracing. Even if your external circumstances are messy, can you allow your internal state to be spacious? You can be disappointed and grounded at the same time. You can still be grieving and connected to the infinite. In fact, the most profound spiritual work often happens in the meantime, that space in between what was and what will be. It is in this gap that we learn to trust the law of life. When we learn that our good is not a fragile thing that can be stolen by a change in plans. Our good is the life of the divine within, and that life is never interrupted. By staying grounded in your emotional truth, acknowledging the shock or the frustration without letting it drive the bus, you maintain your integrity. You remain the master of your own house. You are telling the universe, I am not what happens to me. I am the one who experiences what happens to me. And now, as our time together draws to a close, gently begin to bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, and to the space in which you find yourself. And as you go forth, carry this knowing with you. Your peace is an internal realization, not an external achievement. Your peace is an internal realization, not an external achievement. You have the capacity to remain steady, even when the path is unclear. You have the capacity to remain steady, even when the path is unclear. True power is found in your response to life, not your control over it. True power is found in your response to life, not in your control over it. So take another deep breath in and exhale slowly. And when you're ready, open your eyes, returning with a lighter heart, a clearer mind, and a renewed sense of steadfastness. Peace and blessings, and so it is.